Deepika Padukone or Taapsee Pannu the better co-star?
Deepika Padukone.
Oh wow!
Deepika, I had a great time with her, and more than a co-star, I think she's incredible.
मगर ऐसी कोई पिक्चर है जो आपको समझ नहीं आई मगर आपने लाइक किया कि मुझे समझ आई थी?
नहीं, मैं ये नहीं करता, मुझे नहीं आती मैं बोल देता हूँ, इसलिए मुझे लोग अपने स्क्रीनिंग्स पे भी नहीं बुलाते हैं. How have you been and why this ऐसे कभी हालात पे कभी इस पे you are one of those people I really look forward to your positivity यार.
Thank you यार. I mean now I've seen you ना वो UPS चार्ज हो जाएगा चलो. मैसी साहब बताइए कैसा चल रहा है?
बढ़िया यार. God is kind. Everything is fine. सब ठीक ही है. Gaslight is coming out. Really excited. Shooting for फिर आई हसीन दिलरुबा again and I had a great time. Yeah, all in all good. God's been kind. I'm in a very great space.
ग्रेट स्पेस तो मैं वो जो थ्रिलर्स के साथ क्या है आपको पता है ना ऑडियंस की माइंड स्पेस को क्या होता है वो नैरेटिव देखकर.
Yeah, but people want to see this space.
Absolutely.
They
But
really
what about you and thrillers?
I'm getting some really good scripts. Yeah, and I'm not gonna let them go. Like whether it was forensic did so well. It did so well, and this time Gaslight again. I'm really glad. There are some really good writers who are writing some really incredible things. They are also experimenting, sort of just breaking, sort of not breaking, but at least attempting to sort of spread their arms and experiment and do stuff that they want to do, which is in a lot of ways because of OTT. So I'm really, really glad that I'm getting these.
And also I think it's also very liberating for actors also कि वो ढांचे में नहीं हो आप, because an actor is not someone you can put in a mold. Actors are like what they say clay, plasticine. याद है जो बच्चों की तरह खेलते थे जब बच्चे थे. You can just create anything you want. It could be good, bad, ugly, in any color, in any form.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You're bang on. And not just actors, I think in the last 5 years, we've seen, so many creative artists just, shine and sort of experiment, as I said, show what they are capable of. And yeah, I mean, it's a great time for storytelling, I'm really glad that I'm a part of, this particular time frame. क्योंकि अगर हम सिर्फ स्टोरी टेलिंग एज एन एक्टर की अगर हम बात करें
जी,
अभी जैसे हम कह रहे थे कि what's with me in thrillers, so every year I intend to do something which is engaging, which is stimulating. I want to do that to the audiences, and this time again with Gaslight, I think because as I said, people like watching this space, वो अपने discretion पे देखते हैं, and most of the stuff that is on OTT, because it's almost a direct to home kind of a thing. So it also a lot of it also involves, family viewing.
Absolutely.
As much as there is, stuff which is not family viewing, but primarily the kind of things that we in our country are making are centered around these things, So yeah, exciting times.
Absolutely. मुझे एक पता है ऐसा कोई सिचुएशन जिंदगी में आया था जिसमें गैसलाइट हो गए थे that you couldn't believe it was happening?
I think subconsciously also, it happens. Unfortunately, it's happened. I've been at both the ends. Maybe I have gaslit people too, which I only realized much later what I was doing once I was aware of this thing. Or ye bhi, all of these things, whether it is regards to mental health or emotional health, it's only the last 10, 15 years that we have been sort of unlearning a lot of things, because वो चीजें हमें पता ही नहीं थी, हमारे आसपास वो discussions होते ही नहीं थे.
जी.
These concepts were very niche or probably very misunderstood at that time. हमारे देश में इतनी openly ये सारी चीजों के बारे में बात नहीं होती थी. तो I think in the last 10 years or so, I have looked back at things that I've done, and I don't really hold myself in the highest regard because I have erred as a person. But that's what it is. You probably, I think that is how one probably unlearns and evolves in life, is looking back and rectifying things and wanting to rectify and move forward.
पर ऐसा कुछ किस्सा याद आता है कि आपके साथ हुआ हो and you were like, man, I really was gaslit here.
I mean, professionally also there are so many people who do that. As an actor, there are casting directors who probably gaslight you every day.
आपकी तो इंडस्ट्री में बहुत ज्यादा where
Ah,
you'll
yeah,
just be told it's because of you and not for any other reason when there are externals at play.
yeah. They do that, and yeah, I mean these are not very pleasant memories also. So I don't really want to remember quite a lot of it, and honestly a lot of things I don't remember only.
Which is a very good thing to do because वो मेरे जैसे लोग ना याद रखते हैं फिर वो grudges बनते हैं फिर grudges become boulders and then boulders का फटता है.
I have probably changed a lot in the last 8-10 years, I think. Yeah.
Wow. And I've known you for the past 8-10 years and well you're a wonderful person to know. But एक और बात बताओ, like this, what was your reason to say yes? I know with you, it's the story and the character you play, you need to resonate that you make. That's your process as an actor. Like there is no process, but आपके लिए story और आपका character ज़्यादा मायने रखता है, irrespective length, duration, क्या, कौन आपका star है. तो इसके बारे में क्या था that you said, ये मैं करता हूँ.
Quite a lot of factors. To begin with, it was Pawan. Pawan Kriplani was the director of the film. We've been admirers of each other's work, but unfortunately काम नहीं कर पाए थे. We almost got working, a few years ago, but that didn't materialize. So when Pawan came up to me with this script saying, okay, you let's try working on this. So it was Pawan to begin with, and then the script that he sent, as you rightly said, it's a space which people enjoy watching, and it's a space I enjoy acting in. It's very stimulating, stagnancy nahi hoti hai, and also because you're working, day in day out, you need as an actor certain challenges to probably, push yourself. So this was that space. I've never played a part like this.
Wow.
All my life, touch wood, in the last 18 years professional acting, I haven't done something like what I've done in Gaslight.
And I thought you hadn't done something like you had done in Haseen Dilruba. Now I'm just waiting to see his make. Oh my God. And now you've just shot the sequel. What is it like revisiting that character and that space again? Yeah, वो 1-1.5 घंटे में आपने कैसे हमारे दिमागों को के साथ क्या किया?
I'm so glad to hear this. It's crazy. It's crazier, in fact. Kanika has written Pherai Haseen Dilruba. I think she's done a fabulous job. And out and out pulp fiction, not, yeah, out and out, you can say that, not, very pulpy, still very rooted in our cultural, essence of small town, it's, and people really received it so well. So I think this time it's far more crazy. I don't know how much I can talk about it, but had a ball, and we've had Sunny Kaushal join us, fabulous guy. I had a great time on and off the screen with him, and I think we've done a decent job. Yeah.
देखती हूँ अब इसमें किसकी शामत आती है. Chalo, let's wait and watch. But it's funny that I mean, not funny, it's the fact that you stressed on being real and rooted. I've been speaking to a whole lot of actors who keep saying, आजकल southern films का, like RRR, global stage and everything, saying South is pouring over the North because North is so studio oriented. South में वो जमीन से जुड़ी stories. आपको भी ऐसा लगता है कि somewhere हम वो अपना essence कहीं पे भूल रहे हैं?
No, I don't see it that way, actually. And enough of this South and North division.
I know.
It's something which was unnecessarily it was everywhere.
Yeah.
But that it's not happening anymore. I think, in fact, I hear on the contrary, I hear the complete opposite of it. कि लोग जो हिंदी सिनेमा या हिंदी इंडस्ट्री है, उसमें लोग ये कह रहे हैं कि यार enough of these small town grassroots stories. अब जब से दम लगा के हाइशा बनी थी, this is what people are talking within the filmmaking circle. जब से दम लगा के हाइशा बनी थी, और जब से उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार इनक्रेडिबल सब्सिडी देने लगी है, तब से वहां पे सब जाने लगे. And and that is what has actually happened. So on the contrary, you're hearing ki yaar, enough of these small town rooted Hindi stories, and yeah, but there are a lot of stories which are so rooted in our culture. Like you can name it. I did a film called Ram Prasad Ki Tervi, and I'm
Yes.
so proud of that film. What an incredible film, and so happy for Seema ji. She made such a fabulous film. It was about our cultural milieu. Though it was, the humor was the backdrop of it.
It was like a satire, kind of, yeah. I just wanted your perspective because I keep hearing that, and I personally don't like the word pan Indian. I just feel an artist is an artist representing many industries of the film industry. So, उसको छोड़ते हैं और हम अपने favorite rapid fire पे जाते हैं.
Yay!
An experience you don't want to re-experience.
An experience I don't want to re-experience. It was a near-death experience, yeah, and I don't want to re-experience that again.
Sure. Love at first sight or love that grows?
Love that grows.
What is the worst thing about being a newly married couple and the best thing? Because you're experiencing.
The worst thing about being newly married is misplacing your ring every now and then because you're so not used to wearing it. And also because you have to take it off time and again for the characters that you're playing. So it's still not sort of sat in there like an extension of my arm. The best thing about being married, I think the best thing about being married, or in my case, marrying someone you love and luckily dated enough to take the plunge into marriage, I think is companionship. I think it's the best thing. I've married my best friend, yeah. So
that's the best.
Yeah, I was very lucky in that case.
A film that you wish you had been part of?
A film I wish I had been a part of? Oof, many actually. पता है यार, I mean, कहाँ से शुरू करूँ? It's my one film, a recent film that I've been a part of the team, or a film
Which
that I
you
wish
were part of, like, yeah, काश मैं इस film में होता.
काश मैं इस film में होता. Could be बरेली की बर्फी.
सही बैठते हैं आप, सही बैठते. मगर ऐसी कोई पिक्चर है जो आपको समझ नहीं आई मगर आपने लाइक किया कि मुझे समझ आई थी?
नहीं, मैं ये नहीं करता. मुझे नहीं आती, मैं बोल देता हूँ. इसलिए मुझे लोग अपने स्क्रीनिंग्स पे भी नहीं बुलाते हैं. I did that at my own film.
Which one?
वो नहीं बता सकता मैं. I did that at my own film. At the interval, I walked out and I spoke to the writer and the director. I said, "What shit have we made?" And they were so upset. I said, "What have we done? It's horrible."
चलो फैन के क्वेश्चंस लेती हूँ. किसी ने पूछा दीपिका पादुकोण और तापसी पन्नू द बेटर को-स्टार?
Deepika Padukone.
Oh wow.
Deepika, I had a great time with her, and more than a co-star, I think she's incredible. She's like a magnet. She's too good as a person.
Totally. संजय लीला भंसाली और अनुराग कश्यप जिस डायरेक्टर के साथ काम करना चाहेंगे?
Sanjay Leela Bhansali.
अरे वाह. And a male actor you would actually want to share screen space that you really look up to and feel like क्या talent है बस?
Ajay Devgan, Amir Khan. Yeah.
So, okay, amongst your fraternity, who do you think would always be busy clicking pictures and making reels?
Sara. Sara. Yeah.
Uske limericks, my God. Did she crack one on you? Did she make one on you?
और अभी तक बनाया तो होगा, कुछ ना कुछ तो बनाया ही होगा अब तक.
अभी लगाएगी जरूर. Always a prank on set when this person is around.
Always a prank on set when this person is around. Sara again. Yeah.
Booker number one.
Sara again. Again. I am not kidding.
My God. Sara,
I'm being honest.
Wow. Creates the maximum scenarios अपने दिमाग में.
अपने दिमाग में me.
आप मेरी तरह. You're my bestie.
Me.
फट जाएगा एक दिन दिमाग. Tells a joke and laughs at his or her own joke. कौन है ये?
Tapsi.
Who? Tapsi?
Tapsi can crack a joke and she can just fall off the chair laughing at her own joke.
Wow. चलो किसी ने ये पूछा है आपसे, name one thing that you don't have that they have. Alia Bhatt.
Her skin.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Oof, nothing. I have nothing that he has. He's
Deepika Padukone. Actually, I mean,
one thing that what was the question again? One thing that
one
they
thing that
I
you
don't.
don't have that they have.
Her height. I don't have her height. Or I actually don't have her poise. Yeah, I think she's too poised.
She's very poised. Also, उसकी
Very.
height, heroes don't match up to her. Come on.
Yeah, मुझे तो 2 इंच की हील डालनी पड़ी थी इंसोल यार अंदर.
Priyanka Chopra.
Her confidence. I don't have that.
Vicky Kaushal.
Katrina Kaif.
My Lord, Vikrant Massey, you तो ना. But अब बताओ, इतने सालों में हमने इतनी बातें की हैं, एक क्या चेंज आपने खुद में देखा in your approach towards your craft? हमारा rapid fire समाप्त हो गया है. But in your approach as an actor, which when you look at yourself and say, hey, ये मैं पहले था, अब मैं ये नहीं.
I think I have started enjoying a lot more today. And I am really happy, you know, especially professionally speaking, I'm really happy that I am far more sincere today at the opportunities that I have. Maybe I was not, for a few films, I don't think I really gave my 100%, and that kind of knocked me off. And I have brought certain changes in me which I feel good about, you know, and I'm happy that this is what I've become professionally, or I approach my work in a different way today. There's far more responsibility, and I really want to sort of put in whatever I can at that point.
And that you will. Anyway, such a pleasure speaking to you.
It's always such a pleasure talking to you, yaar.